level, if that's what Naoya is.
There's two big punches with a boxing brain. That's why they're not willing to really take that risk yet. And really good look at each other. They know a mistake can be costly.
You mentioned the wide stance and that reach advantage from the southpaw of Nakatani. We know that Inoue is a big super bantamweight with the huge calves, but the length, the levers of Nakatani.
Look how they both dip down with their legs, and that's to engage those bigger muscles. Then when you explode into your shot, there's speed, power, with the accuracy as well.
A very dangerous chess match is how Barry described it earlier, and it started off with huge respect between the pair. Good jab from Nakatani, who will settle better. Crowd is still, you can hear the corners.
Just wait for something to happen, aren't you? A little bit off balance there, more than caught with the shot there was Nakatani.
But it's that jackhammer of a right that he loves to throw, Inoue. Watch for the body shots creeping in at some point with those high elbows of Nakatani. Both can hit downstairs hard.
It's Nakatani who's more aware of not taking a shot here from Inoue. With Inoue though, he's a little bit more assertive, but he's still taking his time here, not want to rush it. He can get caught, he can get hurt.
Jabs to the body. There's that acceleration from Inoue. He's a master at catching the eye of the judges late on in rounds. Last few seconds. Who's nicked this first one? Former son of a restaurateur in Japan, Junto Nakatani. Big bang, fight number 33. Trying to become the undisputed super bantamweight champion in the gold and white. If you need the identification, the bleached blonde as ever of Naoya Inoue, looking for his 28th knockout in 33 fights. Neither has ever lost as a professional, and Inoue didn't lose many as an amateur either. I think he won 75 and lost about 7.
He rolled in close to Inoue and then come back out. He was there. He had the chance to let his hands go, I think. He just came, he was having a look. I didn't think he realised he was in range to hit.
He's naturally the bigger hitter, Inoue. Almost 50 knockouts in the unpaid ranks. Unheard of, really. And he's just been a monster, hasn't he?
For Nakatani, he's only 3 behind him.
24 knockouts as a pro for Nakatani. And the beauty is that they can come early, especially for Nakatani. 9 inside the first couple of rounds, but they can also come late. And Inoue does find that at times too. He's been on the floor a couple of times, the champion, the legend. But he's got up and found a way, which has added to the myth of the man.
That 12th round knockout of Maloney from Nakatani was unbelievable, really was. So power carries for both. It's because the concentration is always there, that's why.
Jab there from Nakatani, moved well with his southpaw feet. That's what he's got to try and do. Inoue has boxed boardsiders before, but anyone as good as Nakatani, probably not. Styles make fights. Just have that suspicion. He's a big underdog here, Nakatani. But if he can get into a flow, into a rhythm, and utilize the reach advantage in the right way, but he's got to do it for 12 rounds.
He's landed with a body shot. I knew he landed with one just before that, with that left hand, and then Nakatani paid him back with the right hand. Not as good, but still a scoring shot.
I think this has been a better round for Nakatani. But again, very, very little in it. Just the incredible respect between the pair. And it's been like that all through the build-up. Inoue again trying to point. Has got to go out the window.
It's the fear they're getting caught with a big shot. They're both KO artists, so you know if you get caught clean, you're going to be put to sleep potentially.
Who's prepared to make that first move?
I was thinking that. At some point, someone's got to go for it. But it's easy to say that. Because the fear is real here, isn't it? You can't make that mistake. You can't afford to give that target to the opponent. If he hits you clean, you could be done for. But Nakatani, Inoue is pushing the fight a little bit. He is the one coming forward. Not that should really be a factor, scoring punches and everything, but no one's really landed with anything of any real note here so far.
Apologise for the loss of pictures. Technical issues, but back we come. The jab of Nakatani, good, doubling it up. Inoue looking for his own orthodox jab. It's a potent weapon and has been in every one of those world title fights. What a run he's on.
I want to see Inoue sliding to the left a little bit more here. You see Nakatani flicking that jab, trying to encourage him to come forward onto that right hand, that left hand, sorry.
Right hand from Inoue, tries to get in close, and
that's the only scoring punch, isn't it, so far?
good from Inoue. Nakatani just fencing him, not quite committing, which he'll need to do.
That wide stance, it can reduce explosiveness with your punches, and certainly if you lean on the back foot when you're tall, it makes you a harder target to reach. But it can take away the fluency a little bit as well, and that means your reactions might be just a little bit slower.
There's the jab again from Nakatani, doesn't really land. Inoue beginning to go in and out, shake it up a bit. We asked who might make that first move, roll the dice. It looks like Inoue is trying that out. A right hand as well is good.
He just dropped that on, then he didn't get the turn in the hips though into the shot.
And look how he judges the distance there. Out of the way of that southpaw jab. This is really excellent from Naoya Inoue. Just the range that his opponents tell us about, that he's so good. Nakatani tries to come back with the left, but this is a clearer round for Inoue.
Yeah, but there's a good jab there from Nakatani and a nice little right hand to the body.
Yep, good body shot followed. There's the smile, the respect between these two great fighters. Higgington, what a battle that's going to be. Very different, of course, to this at the elite masterclass level, but still very entertaining. You're getting a bit of everything on the zone today.
Lovely for triple the jab, up, down, up again.
He's just pushed the foot down on the accelerator, just trying to maneuver Junto Nakatani.
That'll help Nakatani though, because he needs to be forced to let that left hand go.
Patient from Nakatani, hasn't really done anything too deliberate. Maybe it is that fear of getting caught with one of those huge Inoue shots.
The feet there from Inoue is lovely.
Oh, nice.
Small little movements back.
Nakatani, though, oohs and ahs from the crowd, and this one just beginning, you feel, to warm up.
Again, if you're going to touch with that jab for Nakatani, throw that left hand with conviction, and otherwise make that stap that jab out and step with it. Make it a weapon. The touching is to set him up for the left hand.
Yeah, it's touching, isn't it? It's fencing from Nakatani. There's no real power behind it.
But it's fine if you let that left hand go with belief. If you're not going to, then make that jab a weapon. But the feet of Inoue, they're in and out in straight lines, but there's small movements, and he moves so fast with it.
Yeah, that speed he still has at the age of 33. Just comes out the way of that southpaw jab. Gloves very high, but then springs in Inoue. Nakatani just caught there. Good shots from Inoue, maybe the most eye-catching so far in this fourth round.
He did the same thing in the last shot, but a bit more weight in the shots that time.
Left hand back from Nakatani though. You can feel the increase in tempo. Beginning to try and figure each other out. Fascinating, isn't it, this? You can't take your eye off it.
No. Nothing's happened so far, that's the truth of it, but the anticipation, they know it's just every mistake's going to be costly here. Nakatani's got to change the pattern.
10 belts on the line, property of the man in the black and gold, Naoya Inoue. Fought David Picasso last time out, has had wins over TJ Germany. Lewis Neary had him down. Paul Butler, Nonito Donaire a couple of times. What crackers they were. Jamie McDonald, remember that? When Jamie, good fighter, was blown away in a round. What happens now for Inoue against Junto Nakatani? Big bang, gold and white, looks so relaxed beforehand. Camp's gone perfectly. Can he deal with the pressure?
Just building in confidence here in Inoue because again, that big weapon of Nakatani hasn't been used yet.
He's got a big looping left hand.
That's better.
That's good from Nakatani. Can he feel the freedom to utilize it? May have to take the chance. I think when the pair begin working the bodies is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, move those shots away from your chin. It's always a dangerous move. So the quickest route, the easiest route, the safest route is to aim for the chin. Unless you're getting low, rolling into the shots.
Right hand from Inoue.
Not enough on it though, was there, I think.
No.
Just used the ropes there, Nakatani took the sting out of the shot.
But you feel that the confidence is flowing now for the monster. What can Nakatani change up here if he is down on the cards
I think
after
mindset.
four?
It's a mindset. I think he's thinking more about being safe, which of course you have to, than he is about what should I be doing. He's trying to react, and that's understandable, and not force a mistake out of himself that he gets caught, but also he's got to start thinking, I got to start making a play here. But Inoue's thinking the other way. He's thinking, I got to be aware of what's coming back, but I got to be the first off.
Fought in Scotland, of course, Inoue, and what some of the opponents that have told me that have fought him in the past have said, you can't quite analyse where he's coming from. He stands on the edge, he's away from you.
But he's constantly reassessing the judgment of the distance, so you can't get yours.
Nakatani lands with a couple of body shots. Partially blocked with the elbows, but some reddening around the midriff for Inoue. Nakatani might have to stab downstairs more there. Gloves up to the chin of Inoue. Good work from Nakatani.
And a good left hand as well. Off balance, the one hurt there anyway, but more positive there and finished the round here from Nakatani.
Inoue back to that jab. Speed, timing, fine margins here.
He let that left hand go a few times, and that's what he needs to do.
But a fast start to round number 6. First couple of rounds were really hard to score. 3 judges at ringside: Raul Caes Senior, Patrick Morley, very experienced Juan Carlos Palayo from Mexico.
Better from Nakatani there. When Inoue came over that front foot, he whipped that uppercut through the middle. Again, didn't land flush, but just doing it, being brave enough to let it go. I think that's going to be a better mentally for him to want to let his hands go more often.
3-weight champion, the 28-year-old, 5 years younger, Big Bang. Coming off that not great win over Sebastian Hernandez Reyes, but he's looked great at other times, hasn't he? Going back to 2015 when he turned pro, 11 years. This would be the night if Nakatani can put it together down the stretch over the second half of the fight.
That was better from Nakatani. He probably stepped in with that jab and knocked the head back there of Inoue. Bit more belief creeping in here.
Neither man hurt, wobbled, really troubled.
But with belief, you become a little bit braver. And that can work for you, but also that can walk you on to a shot.
And control that IQ from Inoue. Holding center ring. It's that seasoning and also the natural super bantamweight too. There's talk of him going up to feather. Don't know how tight he is these days at 33, but looks in incredible shape as ever.
Good rounds here, Nakatani.
Well, he's light on his feet, isn't he, Nakatani? Walked into one there, though.
Every time he does that in the way, it works for him. Jab up, dip the legs, jab down, and then hits up with the jab to finish off.
Swapping jabs, Nakatani looking for that big looping left. Hasn't come in with one of his good uppercuts yet. Maybe that's being saved, Nakatani, but a good jab there.
Yeah, he's letting that left hand go more often on Nakatani, but I tell you, it works beyond the solid jab for him.
I think he's had real patches of success in the last couple of rounds, Nakatani. A penny for the thoughts of the judges. How have you got it as we approach the halfway mark? How tight is this? Nothing dramatic has happened yet, but it has been tantalizing and curious and absorbing. Good work from Nakatani. Late off in round 7. If Inoue is ahead on the cards, it's got to be Nakatani. But I think there's glimpses that he can trouble Inoue at times with that southpaw reach and style. It's maybe the belief, Barry.
Yeah, and good right hook there from Nakatani. Again, coming at the end of a combination, and there again also, this time when Inoue came over that front foot, he let that left hand go, Nakatani. And it wasn't a powerful shot, but it's a scoring punch, and it just makes you more relaxed and build into a fight.
Over 50 knockouts between them, and neither has been dazed. They've cancelled each other out so far. The jab to body and head from the exceptionally talented Inoue, who's been boxing since he was a kid. Nakatani more into karate as a child, but what a southpaw technician he has become. Good work from Nakatani. Combinations now beginning to flow more than he was in the early rounds.
Good blocker though, Inoue, didn't he? Kept the gloves up nice and high. He's having a good start to the rounds again though, Nakatani. Good shot there from Inoue. Stepping in out with the jab.
See short thudding punches from Inoue, and you feel one of them's just going to crack through like that could trouble his opponent. I mean, he's a lovely guy out of the ring, but they don't call him Monster inside for no reason, Barry. I've loved the dignity and respect that the two have shown each other in the build-up. Good work from Inoue, both having their moments as the 7th just starts to light fire.
You've got to be careful here, Nakatani. He had a good start of the round, but Inoue's starting to take over again.
And a bit of blood from the nose of Nakatani. Just so hard to have a clear round victorious against Inoue, isn't it?
Really,
he just always finds something.
And he takes the foot on the inside when he throws the jab Inoue, which is, you can do it, but it makes it more difficult for me to turn the body onto the right hand. But he gets away with it because he dips low and over to his right hand side. So it makes it hard for you to counter off it.
Four-weight champion against a would-be four-weight champion if you can pull this off. Junto Nakatani, all the treasure around ringside, paraded beautifully on one of the great ring walks so far of 2026. from Inoue and his team, and you remember all of them around him in his locker room. Every single ding horns from the first bell into round 8. This is flying by, this one. I guess we want a bit more. We want some fireworks. We want some drama, some jeopardy. But you've got to admire what they're doing.
Okay, that's better. It hasn't been the greatest of fights. It's the anticipation that's making it interesting. That's the truth of it. Going for it now, though. That's Nakatani. The corner have told him, you got to start making inroads here. Now you got to be more aggressive. He was at the start of the last round, and he took his foot off the gas, and I knew he sort of took over at the end of the round.
Yeah, pockets in the fight for Nakatani, but maybe more sustained, more organised in a way.
But at some point, it's easy to say it when you're on this side of the ropes, and to be brave. At some point in a fight of this magnitude, you've got to let your hands go. If you're not winning the fight because you're not throwing the punches. And that's what's happening for Nakatani. He's not throwing enough. He's allowing Inoue to lead.
Beautiful from Inoue, trebling it up there. Oozing class at times, as he seems to. On every occasion, we're lucky enough to witness this guy.
Good shot there from Inoue. Solid right hand. He steps in all the time. Nakatani should lift the elbow and bring that right hook down, chop it down as he does that.
Look at that, getting out of range and back in. Inoue with these fast punches.
That's a nice trick, that is, going too low. Rolling too low, below the waist. You're not allowed to do it, but they always get away with it.
Both of them coming in and out. Brains ticking over. Who wants this more, though? And you feel that Nakatani might just have to grab this fight by the scruff of the neck.
See, with that jab knocked him back there from Inoue. Shot, though. Good right hook.
Yep. This is what he finds just occasionally, Nakatani. But can he go for it?
See what, they've upped the tempo here, though, the pair of them, haven't they?
Good round the 8th. Nakatani off balance there, just falling in. Inoue couldn't make him pay. It's been a good use of the jab this round, particularly from Inoue, but back comes Nakatani at the end of the 8th, and he's caught Inoue just in the corner. Looks out at the crowd, Inoue. This is good from Nakatani. Energy, tiredness, fatigue, all those sort of things could come into the championship rounds. Inoue southpaw, Junto Nakatani probably behind on the cards, we don't know. Into the 9th round, 4 to go, but he's been springing into action more and more, and it's a good start to this session. And Naoya Inoue just on the back foot here. Will there be a knockdown? Will there be some drama in these final few minutes? And could that swing the cards?
Can't take his foot off the gas, though, can he, Nakatani? Trying to push Nakatani back with that solid, long right jab.
How do you think the cards will read at this sort of stage?
Oh. It's a lovely combination there for that. It's just waiting those shots. I think he's up maybe. So he gives Nakatani 3 rounds maybe.
He's certainly enjoying this one, and he did the 8th. Nakatani coming on stronger. Second half of this. Maybe Inoue slightly tight at super bantamweight. I think this is the 7th defense. He's been here a long time. Back he comes, though. Just when Nakatani begins to flow, Inoue will find something. Good combination.
Blocked though, to be fair, the body shot was good, wasn't it?
But the action is a real tempo now compared to the early 3 or 4 rounds.
And that's down to Nakatani. That's let his hands go, and Inoue's had to respond to that. But he's trying to push Inoue back. I think that's a positive sign there for Nakatani.
Oh, tries to the uppercut for the first time there. Inoue as he came in. Nakatani, clever thinking.
Nice dangerous.
I think the southpaw base in California has got the better of the 9th round so far. A minute to go. Jab from Inoue.
I know we can't feel the punch in there, of course, but the power hasn't been a factor yet. I say yet because you're never quite sure. It's been the fear of the power that they haven't really committed to the attacks.
Both of them went the distance last time, and Inoue has more recently, but still those 27 knockouts. Good work from Nakatani, in and out, quality punches. Arguably the best round of the fight.
Yeah, short left hand there for Nakatani as well.
Big bang looking for the big left hand, and Junto Nakatani is beginning to really warm into this fight.
And swinging long as well, that's important for him.
Swinging long and with confidence at the screens. This is crucial now. The last 9 minutes, Junto Nakatani has revved it up. He's certainly changed things, which is what we asked. Could he do it? Well, the answer is most definitively yes. What now from Naoya Inoue? Undefeated records, legendary status, so much on the line, Barry.
It is, but Inoue looks a little bit flat, doesn't he?
I think Nakatani is really oozing confidence, but back comes Inoue with a combination. Again, just when you think Nakatani is ready to strike, Inoue comes back. And the action getting better and better, and Nakatani beginning to land big shots. He's planting his feet.
That was a lovely right hook there from Nakatani, knocking the head back there of Inoue.
This is a fabulous stretch in the fight for the challenger, Junto Nakatani, who's beginning to really believe in himself.
No, Inoue's boxing more wary than he was. It's the roles reversed.
Wide with his punches. Into the danger zone of Nakatani, who's got a smile now. Remember, the younger man, not as many miles on the clock. He had that first fight at Super Bantamweight, Barry, and now he's settling down and he's getting stronger and stronger.
I know he's pot-shotting a little bit here. I'm really feeling the pace.
Wow. He's really got the swagger and confidence and authority now. Look at him controlling the ring.
But look how lethargic Inoue was. He threw that 1-2 there, and the right hand dropped down to the floor. He leaned over the front foot.
Is this the length of time at Super Bantamweight? 33 years old, clash of heads. There's a cut, I think. Oh, that'll be terrible. We don't want to spoil it, but there is, just over the left eye of Junto Nakatani here in the 10th round. Ouch. What a shame. Let's hope it's not too bad, because it's getting better and better, this fight.
Yeah, it is, and it's all down to Nakatani. He's the one who started to let his hands go.
That's a nasty cut, it really is.
And to be honest, Inoue hasn't been able to match him, I don't think, in the last round. Or this round. Certainly this round.
Yeah, we're just going to go back to the neutral corner, have the doctor look at it. It should be fine. It's deep, but it's not in the worst place. We've seen ones that really are just around the corners of the eyes, deep on the eyebrows. That's not too bad.
If it's going to run into the eye, then it's a problem. That's the worry.
But late in the fight, they've got time the corner to get him through, and here comes Nakatani. It's only going to make him fight more furiously.
Yeah, but you got to be careful there. I think the aggressive approach is the right idea. We're going too mad, you're going to walk onto a shot.
Body shots there. I think just stopped Inoue in his tracks. This has been a huge round for Nakatani.
He hasn't been able to match the work rate, has he, Inoue? Nowhere near.
This is really good, clumping hooks from Nakatani. The momentum has shifted big time. Well, let's see what Naoya Inoue is made of late in this super fight. He comes.
Don't get too close, punch long.
His long history with Japanese fighters. Naoya Inoue springs into action, needs to in the 11th. Just has to stop the rot a bit and get himself home. How have the three judges got it? Raul Caez Sr., Patrick Morley, Juan Carlos Pelayo. How have you got it? All around the world, what are you seeing here? Inoue starting to get the combinations going again. Is he in front for you? Nakatani just takes one there, and the sweat sprays from him, but back he goes into battle. I'll tell you what, I want 15 rounds now, Barry.
The second half's been better than the first, that's for sure.
Good work from Nakatani and Inoue. Will one of them make a mistake? Could there be a knockdown that's crucial at this late stage? Both of them have victories late on in their careers, but again Nakatani with a smile on his face. Inoue just settled himself better in the 11th.
That big shot there, Inoue, you can see it, the build up with the right hand, just needs to get some fluency back in his work here. With a good start to the round, Inoue.
Volume from Nakatani there. Inoue just finding maybe crisper punches. The defenses have been so good tonight and the respect for each other's power, but it's opening up more in the closing minutes.
Oh, lovely shot, lovely uppercut from Inoue.
Beautiful work from Naoya Inoue, and this is what he's all about. We ask the questions under pressure in 9 and 10. Back he comes in 11, and the monster having a great patch here.
I think that eye is affecting Nakatani as well, I feel.
I think one or two of these punches have had an effect as well on Nakatani. This is exceptional from Inoue.
It's going right in his eye, I think, the blood there for Nakatani.
Now that can't help, but Inoue doesn't care about that. He's saying, come on then, I'm testing you everywhere, and he's punching straight into that eye.
Can't see it, it's a free shot, isn't it, for Inoue?
Well, that's what Inoue's got to do. It's not a tickling competition. On you go. Inoue's pouncing on his prey. He sees his chance. And this has been a round that has turned it back in the favour of the champion.
Might win him the fight this round, you know.
Yep, could be the pivotal moment. Oh, wonderful work from Inoue. Nakatani suffering in the 11th with the blood coming down, which is a shame. Inoue one day. Will Inoue